of the pieces together. All that's left is to arrest the killer. Captain Jones has given us everything we asked for. There's no chance of him escaping.
Okay, this is it. Everybody in position.
Copy that.
Oh yeah, we're ready to take him down. Greetings, I am Police Officer Solidus-Skully, and we're here to arrest Lucas Kane. Oh yeah, let's go, Carla and Tyler, to his apartment, which will no doubt be unsuspecting as we bust our way in, America style.
What the hell is this?
Cover me. I'm gonna check the doors.
And now we enter fucking horror movie territory, and again, you might be wondering whether or not the game is gonna go the whole route of, well, clearly Lucas was actually insane, because that is the best sort of psychological horror twist ever. Everybody is fucking crazy. Well, you see, the Satan symbol symbolizes that Lucas was fucking crazy. And the open fridge symbolizes that Lucas's mind was broken. And the static television shows us that he watched too much TV. Hence why he did all that Matrix bullshit and also watched a lot of horror movies. And his dirty bathroom is there to symbolize his dirty soul. But yeah, I mean, needless to say, Lucas isn't actually fucking crazy. All of this is quite legit. So, yeah. Also, good work on the designers. Like, again, it's a very detailed and grungy looking apartment that, again, is ripe with a lot of horror elements. So, yes, indeedy. Solidus-Skully is, likey of the horror-y elementes. Oh dear, now Carla was tense. Her hunch was correct, but her target has now been erect and out in the street as opposed to being at home. Ha ha! But yeah, needless to say, this is around about the point where, you know, the slow-paced stuff stops, and the game begins to get a little bit more extreme.
He's running across the street. What should I do, Carla?
Stop him. We're coming.
Copy that.
It happened again. Somebody died in the lavomatic. I saw it like I was there. Agatha's dead, so who's gonna tell me what's going on?
Put your hands in the air.
Damn, the police. They already found me. I'll spend the rest of my days rotting in prison, and I'll never find out what really happened. No, it's not gonna happen like that.
Matrix. By the way, I do like how it sort of played out the whole, like, now this is how my story ends, but then he was like, wait, you know what, fuck that, I'm gonna continue my story by utilizing powers that, well, I mean, okay, in the one sense, like, again, having, like, kung fu abilities is one thing, pulling off that whole fucking, like, telekinesis bullshit is kind of another thing entirely. Was there meant to be more of a build-up to that? See, look, now he's even dodging bullets and shit, so, how exactly did Lucas harness his apparent abilities like this? I have no idea, but, yeah, trust me, if you thought this was as extreme as Lucas gets, you ain't seen nothing yet. Boom, motherfucker! But yeah, this is very much a case where Lucas utilizes his newfound abilities to escape from an entire police sting operation. Because yes, indeed, it'll take more than the police to stop Lucas Kane with his Matrix abilities, dodging in and out of cars into oncoming traffic. Oh yeah, causing fuckloads of accidents, because again, traffic's always there when you don't fucking want it to be there. And, oh yeah, things are getting sick. Wowzers, look at all the cars, dude! Nothing can stop me, not even giant trucks and police helicopters. I am Lucas Kane. I am invincible. Nothing can stop me now. Nothing!
And that's how my story ends. I felt a strange power within me, but I wasn't capable of using it at the right moment. I died trying...
Okay, take two. Yes, don't worry, this time you will learn to dodge the car instead of being, hit by it. Oh dear god, the traffic accidents, the death and injuries that Lucas is causing just because he wants to evade the law. Ah, yes. Meanwhile, in an alternate universe, Lucas will use his Matrix powers to escape by helicopter, utilizing a physical effort to hang on. God, look at him go. No, the only way things can get more extreme from here is if Lucas starts flying and, you know, shooting laser beams out of his palms. But dear god, I don't think the game will ever go as crazy as that. Haha, onto a gas truck to freedom! The only way to symbolize this thing off is if we blow it up. But sadly, we're not quite there yet.
Did you see what that guy just did? Shit, that's crazy!
We need to catch him. Next time, he won't get away.
No, it doesn't matter which character you pick here, because Captain Prick here decides to pretty much just sort of, well again, because David Cage only knows people from movies, particularly black people, since I can't fathom he's ever actually met one in his life, so now we have the Captain Jones going full on like a, God damn it, you let Lucas Kane escape! The mayor's been on my ass about this case all year! It's an election year! By God, the steam's pouring out of my ears, my blood pressure's going crazy, and by God, you'll get his ass into bars ASAP, or you can kiss your ass goodbye! Oh God, I gotta call on line 1. Hello? Yeah, baby, I'm calling you about the case. Don't worry, man, it'll be shut tight. Okay then, baby, bye-bye.
We knew he was dangerous, but...
So yeah, that's basically all the scene is really there to do. Basically make Carla and Tyler lose mental health points depending on which one you pick. And then Captain Fucko pretty much just sort of decides to yell at you, because, you know, that's obviously gonna solve the case faster, but then again, he's a useless pencil pusher who's been up in that fucking office chair for too long. He doesn't know what it's like out there on the streets, sending people out there to die. You've been on that comfy chair too long, Captain Pincushion, or should I say, fat ass. You done here? I'm trying to eat lunch here. Okay, look, I mean, Captain, have you seen The Matrix? No, I do not watch shit! But I mean, really, he has several officers to fucking testify to Carla and Tyler's story, so why the fuck is he yelling at those two specifically?
Carla, I've been looking for you. We found some of Kane's prints in an apartment where we found the dead body of an old lady. And that's not all. There was a double murder last night in a lavomatic. One of the two victims was killed by knife blows to the heart. Garrett's already there. He's waiting for you.
Lucas.
Agatha, is that you? I thought you were...
Dead, in a way. But I promise to tell you what I know, and I always keep my word. Listen carefully, Lucas. We have very little time. You are not insane. Neither are you a murderer. You are simply at the wrong place, at the wrong time.
Then who made me commit that murder? Who came and sat down at my table in the restaurant?
No one knows his real name. They call him the Oracle. He serves the most powerful of the powerful. They live in shadow, but they have controlled this world since the dawn of time.
Why did they pick me? Why did they want to kill that guy?
Pure chance. They just needed one man to kill another in order to open the mouth of the serpents. You're not the first to be chosen to perform the sacrifice. And certainly not the last. They're coming! Save yourself, Lucas! They want your life! Kuetnitlan, in the ancient Mayan civilization. You'll find some of the answers you seek there.
Agatha? Agatha!
Oh my god, now what the fresh fuckety hell is this? Dear, even fucking God wants to fucking shit on Lucas's day. God is angry with you, Lucas. Truly I shall send my angels to smite thee. But, yeah, obviously, this is not God come to smite Lucas, and, yeah, as, well, the ghost of Agatha, or so it appears, was talking to Lucas right there, yeah, that hooded dude is in fact a Mayan oracle, and this is where the conspiracy elements really begin to deepen, as, you know, we learn that this guy's been operating for quite some time, and is pretty much utilizing his, well, his abilities to pretty much fuck with Lucas's mind, and in this case is even sending angels after him to drive him crazy enough to commit suicide, well, so that his whole little prophecy thing doesn't exactly come to fruition. Dare we say, an indigo prophecy. But what is this prophecy about? Well, who knows? It seems that there are powers vying for control, and if this powerful prophecy is to come to fruition, well, yeah, very bad things will happen. I mean, after all, is this game not called the Orange Prophecy in the United States and not the Indigo Prophecy? But yeah, I mean, this is honestly one of the more wacky sequences, but it's pretty much just sort of there to show that, yeah, the Oracle isn't exactly done with Lucas yet. And not only does he have the police after him, but he's also got visions, hallucinations, and by God, everybody on his ass to get him to fucking stop. But alas, it's pretty much up to you to keep Lucas's mental health up and going, otherwise, dark forces will win. Because, yeah, I mean, if you pretty much run out of mental health at this point, it pretty much has a... Well, again, if not Lucas actually dying, then it pretty much involves Lucas, well, handing himself over to the police. So, yeah, that's pretty much your game over, is the failure of the game designer sort of thing right there. Unless, of course, you get, like, specific QTE fail sequences, like getting hit by a car, as I demonstrated earlier. Oh dear, poor Lucas.
Lucas! Lucas, wake up! What are you doing here? What happened? The police found me. I managed to get away. I walked all night. I didn't have anywhere else to go, so I came here. My God. This time you really have to go to the police, Lucas. There is no other solution. I'm not turning myself in until I understand what happened. I saw Agatha again. Here, just a while ago. She's dead, but she had some things to tell me. I think she wants to help me. Agatha is dead? Are you telling me that you... No, I didn't kill Agatha, Marcus. She was dead by the time I got there. But you're saying that you talked to a dead person? None of this makes any sense. Something strange is happening to me, Marcus. Since the murder, I find I can do abnormal things. I see visions of certain events before they happen. Sometimes I can even hear what people are thinking. And my body has become much stronger and faster. Nobody has powers like that. You're not turning into a Superman, Lucas. So what are you going to do? You can't stay here. The police will certainly come to question me, and probably place me under surveillance. I have to find some place to hide. I'm a fugitive. My description will go out everywhere. At least now I know that there is an explanation. I need to find the people who are behind all of this. Be careful, Lucas. They'll kill you if they get the chance. Nothing could be worse than what I see in my visions. Agatha talked about the Mayans. It's vague, but it's all I've got to go on. I've got to find a place to hide while I figure this out. There's only one person who can help me.
Minus 5 degrees Fahrenheit. Every day it got a little colder. The whole city seemed to be numbed by the snow and ice. But nobody was worried about it. Yet.
It's happening exactly as before. Well, not exactly. But yes, indeedy, as Lucas's earlier vision of the laundromat just before had, kind of alerted you to, yes, indeedy, second verse same as the first, the Mayan Oracle has instead decided to pay a visit to the laundromat to deliver yet another murder. What exactly are these murders for? Well, I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But perhaps that vision of a child, 2 lives, and 1 child who will reveal the prophecy. Yes, indeedy, that is what we are here to investigate as we enter the matrix of the laundromat. Yeah. Also, what the hell is this guy standing out there for? It's fucking freezing out there, dude. Go home. It's probably better for you to, not be in the cold.
Ah, I was waiting for you, Carla.
So, what happened here?
The guy who runs the Lavomatic found the bodies around 5 o'clock this morning when he came to open up. When he tried to get in, it seemed like the door was blocked from the inside. He saw the 2 bodies through a window and called the cops.
Do you think there's a link to Kane?
The woman died from 3 knife wounds to the heart area. It happened in a public place and with no apparent motive. Sound like Kane to you?
What do we know about the victims?
The man was called Jose Lopez. He works here and was supposed to close up last night. The woman's name was Anita Martinez. She did her laundry here on a regular basis.
Thanks, Garrett.
So yeah, pretty much doing the same sort of thing here, really. Investigating the laundromat and pretty much finding similar sort of results as to, what we found in the earlier Dino murder, albeit on a smaller scale. It does make me wonder whether or not there was meant to be more investigations in the game itself. I mean, there is technically more sequences of Carla and Tyler chasing Lucas, but yeah. I mean, it does sort of make me wonder whether or not, various unconnected but connected to the Oracle murders were meant to occur within the game. Since they are very much using it as a bit of a plot device to connect to the Indigo prophecy, but yeah, doesn't really... again, probably because of the fact that the game was cut down from 13 episodes, then to a 3-game trilogy, and then to just the 1. Yeah, they also cut out the number of investigations that a lot of people really liked about the game, so... I don't know. It just gives me the impression that there was meant to be more police investigation fun to be had in this game, but, yeah, sadly it just didn't come to pass. But then again, I suppose all things considered, and why they had to cut this game down with a fine knife in terms of what they wanted to add, yeah, I guess it was mainly done for the fact that, again, we already know who's really sort of behind this from Lucas's perspective, so, again, having Tyler and Carla reach the same conclusions probably would have been a bit pointless and padding in a lot of ways, so... yeah, I suppose it's a reasonable cut, but, again, the way in which Fahrenheit also sort of sets up its, the investigation techniques, again, as I mentioned beforehand, it does feel very organic and very, very much like you're connecting clues and, your investigative skills together, so... I don't know, again, it's easy to see why audiences enjoyed this aspect in 2005 a bit more so than when, the game went a wee bit fucking doolally, what with, your apartment attacking you, angels descending from the heavens to rip you to shreds, and of course, utilizing your bullshit Matrix powers to just, completely fucking go wild, dude. Not me, though. I completely love this aspect from here, and there, and everywhere, as we see blood leading to the body.
Did you notice this blood over here?
Yeah, I saw that. What do you think it means?
That the murderer was bleeding before he stabbed his victim. Just like in the toilets of the restaurant.
But yeah, to kind of cut the short and sweet of this out of the way, yeah, as the earlier scene implied, again, the Oracle pretty much went inside this diner, had one of the laundromat workers pretty much, possessed, killed that woman over there, cut her heart in 3 separate places, and, and of course carved a snake onto his arm. And unlike Lucas, who was able to resist for reasons unknown, but known to us, this guy basically went crazy and committed suicide, either because of the Oracle's visions, or because he was just so racked with guilt, or, what have you, that he just decided to end it all. Either way, there's not really too much to this investigation, it's really just more of a factor to show that, again, Lucas isn't crazy, and, there are still murders going on, so, yeah, unlike a lot of people who... I suspect wanted this game to be a little bit more of like a, fucking all-in-his-head sort of conspiracy. Yeah, this instead goes for a little bit more, wacky, crazy conspiracy. The best kind of conspiracy. So, onwards I go.
Did you notice the key in the lock?
Yeah, I did notice that, but that's only because I saw the preceding cutscene as Lucas. But I mean, obviously the key's in the lock because the guy was closing up at the time, right before the Oracle pretty much launched this attack, but, yeah, it's pretty much just Carla and Tyler reaching the same sort of conclusions and, well, really sort of trying to get to the bottom of this. But to talk about any other relevant topics, yeah, the fact that the Fahrenheit is slowly dipping. That also does tie into the Indigo Prophecy, as, what we're going to be learning from here is really more to do with, well, again, the greater conspiratorial elements. How exactly have the police been dropping these investigations, even though they date all the way back to the 20s, if not even beforehand, considering the, the fact that it's delving into Mayan conspiracy theories and all that stuff? Well, you're going to be learning a little bit more, but needless to say, this is pretty much our introduction to, well, certain clans. Yeah, one of which is the Orange Clan, the other the Purple Clan. What do they have to do with anything? Well, we'll just have to find out as the mysteries upon mysteries continue to be stacked, neatly like a deck of cards. Though, of course, like Carla's friend Tommy, we can shuffle the deck, but the cards we draw will all be the same. What cards shall we draw next? No one knows. All that remains is that we fulfill the Indigo Prophecy. Yeah, that seems to be about all she wrote. I'm pretty much just doing like a one final sort of run around, all the way about here, just to get a final sort of run around the area, get any clues, boost their mental health, after taking a bit of a shit kicking from Captain Fucko over there, but yeah, it's cold tonight, and yeah, time to go home and get some sleep, so on that note, I'm Solidus-Skully, keep it new metal, and next time on Fahrenheit, yeah, dragnet's out for Lucas.
What are we supposed to think about this murder? The guy committed suicide after killing the woman? It seems absurd, but it's the only explanation. I don't think Kane had anything to do with what happened at the laundrette. But, all the same, there's got to be a link between the two murders.